Let's discuss a dog named Belle and her journey from rescue to recovery thanks to the American Society of the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. Belle was rescued from an overcrowded, poorly maintained shelter where she and 300 other animals suffered in unacceptable conditions. During a 2-day community wide adoption event, 20 plus animals were adopted, including Belle. However, just 2 days later, she was returned because she wasn't acclimating to her new home. Due to her fearfulness and lack of further options, she was sent to New Jersey to the ASPCA Behavioral Rehabilitation Center, where she soon came out of her shell and found her forever home. Without the ASPCA's help, Belle's return from her first home might have been her last chance at living or living an abuse-free life at all. After my research of the ASPCA, I've become more involved and supportive of their organization. I've already signed up to make monthly donations and even ordered a shirt to get more people informed of their good actions. By helping in even the smallest way, being the voice for these abused animals could ultimately save their lives. So why do these animals need us if they're in shelters that are providing water, food, and shelter for them? As researched by the Humane Society of Central Texas, approximately 7.6 million animals enter shelters nationwide each year. Of this, approximate 3.9 million dogs and 3.4 million cats. About 2.7 million of them will be euthanized this year. With kill shelters still existing in the country, these animals' lives will soon be taken from them if we don't become their voice. Most kill shelters are reported to also be in the most deplorable conditions. So not only are these animals being lined up to be killed, but they're also living in terrible situations. A 2011 statistic reported 1,423 cruelty cases to pets. With it being statistically proven for the numbers to continue increasing, it's sick to think how there's no way of finding all cases of animal abuse. We only know about the ones that were reported. Of these reported cases, however, 70% included dogs, 20% included cats, and the remaining 24% involved other animals. Undercover investigations reveal that factory farms have masses of animal abuse due to the weak protections given to livestock, but only the most shocking are reported and few of them are ever prosecuted. Dogfighting and cockfighting are organized cruelty that remains a sport to many people in our nation. Training and watching these animals tear each other apart continues to thrive due to public corruption. Animal abuse is commonly tied to domestic violence on humans. A staggering number of domestic violence and child abuse cases show that, as a result, household animals often end up targeted for the abuse as well. With it being proven that 20 people are assaulted per minute, the 70 million household dogs and 74.1 million household cats are easily dragged into the mishap. Our survey proves that 71% of domestic violence victims acknowledge that their abusers also targeted their pets. In a study of families with suspected child abuse, the revelation of pet abuse had happened in 88% of those cases. However, there's a way to end the cycle. The simple acknowledgement of this issue can inform others of how wrong and detrimental this is to our nation. Every one of us can play a part in changing this issue by donating, adopting, or simply just informing everyone of how they can get involved in organizations like the ASPCA. By making donations, adopting from shelters, or simply just spreading the word, you can change the lives of these animals. You can be their voice and obtain the treatment for them that they deserve. You can make the difference. There are tons of ways to get involved in making a difference in the lives of these animals. The ASPCA website is a very helpful tool in helping you get involved in this. So you could donate what you can, spread the word, volunteer at your local no-kill shelter, or help any stray animal that you come across in your town. Imagine the difference we could make in the lives of animals just by lending a hand and becoming their voice. The ASPCA does a great job of displaying all of this. Here are a few examples of how being their voice can lead to a positive outcome. As Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter." It's very reasonable to say that animals' lives matter. Therefore, being silent will not only end our lives, but their lives as well. One act of positivity to the lives of these animals could make the difference for them. Let's say you save a dog that's been strapped to a tree for months on end. With proper care, attention, and love, this dog could actually be itself again. It could wag its tail again, it could trust a human again, it could love again. This dog would light up your world or whoever's life it ended up in, all because you saved him. Now you can understand how being the voice for those who cannot speak can ultimately make a difference. Imagine the look in an animal's eyes when you rescue them from a lifetime of abuse. Think about how that animal's life positively changed and how it can make another human happy now. All of this can be possible with the proper care and help from us. Or let's imagine a cat, starved, matted, scared of contact with any human or any other animal. You rescue that cat, you watch it eat, you watch it renourish itself. You help it grow and become strong again, and it begins to cuddle and purr on you. Imagine how long it's been since that cat was loved. It would be so grateful for you, and there's zero disadvantages to helping animals. It's a win-win situation. You're involved in an organization known for making a difference if you help the ASPCA out. You can sleep at night proud of the fact that you saved lives. And let's admit it, who wouldn't be proud to say that they rescued an animal who may have died without you? Let's not spend too much time talking about it, though. Let's actually go out and make a difference. With all of the issues in today's world, such preventative issues like animal neglect can be an easy fix with the help of people like you. A good deed done to an animal is as admirable as a good deed done to a human being, while an act of cruelty to an animal is as bad as an act of cruelty to a human being. These good deeds can start now with you. Who knows, maybe the world can change and the love for animals and all the joy they bring will soon be universal. Let it first start with us. Thank you for being a great audience.